Hi, I'm Yalian and this is me on books. I'm starting this channel to share with you some of my favorite and some of my not so favorite books. I will also be doing regular book talks where I will be talking to authors, talk about new releases, books to movie and all kinds of other book news. So let's get started. Today's book review is a book that I borrowed from my sister. There is Ants in My Sugar by Annica Foxcroft. Now, this is a really true South African story that makes your heart all warm and fuzzy. The book is published as fiction, but one cannot help get the idea that at least some of it is based on true events. The story takes place in 1960 South Africa, where apartheid is still very much a reality. So the main character is Annica, a white English female, and her husband loses their fortune. That means that they have to move to the middle of Afrikaans-speaking territory in the Platteland. They move into this little pandoki with weeds growing meters high as their garden. And the story then goes on and tells how Annica comes to terms with their new surroundings, her new neighbors, and the black folk working for them. It is absolutely hilarious. But a word of caution is needed. If you do not understand Afrikaans, a lot of the comedy can get lost. May, the black domestic worker, speaks almost exclusively Afrikaans. And although Annica Foxcroft did translate it into English in the footnotes, I do feel that a lot of it gets lost in translation. Another thing that non-South Africans might find hard is the background. There's a lot of referencing to pre-apartheid South Africa as well as the inner workings of the apartheid South Africa. Now, again, Annica Foxcroft tries to bridge this problem by having short explanations of certain things in the endnotes, but I do not know if it's going to be enough information for non-South Africans to really get the irony and all that stuff in the book. Anyway, that said, when I started reading the book, I immediately felt a connection to Annica due to the way she speaks of her husband. In the first 2 chapters, she doesn't mention him by name, but only talks of the husband or the beloved, which is how I often refer to my own other half. This obviously made it easier for me to get into the story. But even without this reference, I do feel that the comical way she describes the surroundings she's in and the things that happen to her will make this a very easy read. My favorite character by far was May, the domestic worker. She is very rooted in her history and her view of the world, and this helps Annica to get to grips with everything that happens to her. In the beginning of the book, things just happen to Annica. But May teaches her to take control of her life and make things happen for Annica. She also teaches Annica that she needs to look at people's hearts instead of their skin color or income level. And this means that Annica makes friends with very unlikely people, and through these friendships end up saving their family's financial situation. This was truly a fabulous read. It reads very easily, and combined with the comedy makes it a good read even to non or less enthusiastic readers. I therefore give it a very easy 9 out of 10. That then was my first review. Hope you liked it. Go read the book and tell me what you think. And if you think there's something I should change or do differently, please let me know as well. If there's any books you think I should do a review on, you're welcome to leave a comment as well. And of course, if you like this, like it, share it, and subscribe. Good day, and keep on reading.